Hello and welcome to the program Coffee Break with Ambassador. And now in this episode, I would like to take you to visit the residence of the Belarus Ambassador, His Excellency Valery Kolesnik, to know a little bit more about Belarus, one of the most beautiful countries in Eastern Europe. Please come and join me. Belarus is located in the very heart of Europe. By its territory, 207.6 square meters, it exceeds the Netherlands, Belgium, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Austria, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. In the Middle Ages, the lands which are now modern Belarus were called the country of castle. Today, it is more often called blue-eyed, the country of thousands of lakes. And thanks to forests, which occupy one-third of the territory of the country, and the unique bog complexes, it is also called the lungs of Europe. Belarus attracts travelers by its unique nature, the beauty of which doesn't strike the eye, but penetrates into the soul gradually and permanently. The economic potential of Belarus is based on a number of industries, which account for almost 40% of the basic production assets. Over 2,300 different plants, which produce about 30% of the gross domestic product function in the country. The agro-industrial complex of Belarus is also one of the most important segments of the economy, the basis of the food industry. The main trends of the agro-industrial complex are livestock breeding and crop growing. Belarus exports agricultural products to 35 countries of the world. The export potential of Belarus is based on such positions as trucks, tractors, television sets, refrigerators, chemical fiber, potassium fertilizers, textile products, light and food industries. Hello, Your Excellency.
Добро пожаловать.
Nice to
Selamat
meet you.
datang.
Terima kasih. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you, very good. My pleasure to meet you here in my embassy. Please.
Your Excellency, thank you very much for welcoming us in your residence.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure to receive you in my embassy.
It's good to hear that, Your Excellency. I believe that for us Indonesian people, we do not have many knowledge about Belarus. What do you want us to know about Belarus in general?
Okay, very good question, but what I can say very shortly, now you can find any information on my country. Internet allow us just to take this knowledge is not just by the ear, but also by the eye. And we opened our country for tourists. The citizens of Indonesia can enjoy 30 days visa-free regime. So like the Russian citizen here, it is also very good for us.
Yeah, well, that's
And what I can say about Belarus, this is a medium country, European country. Our population is about 10 million people. We have a rich history, very difficult history, full of wars as well. We count our history from the 10th century. So, but the first people, the first knowledges about the people were founded 30,000 years ago at the soul of the present Belarus.
Yeah, that's good to know. You mentioned about the visa for 30 days, right?
Right.
Your Excellency, this year, Indonesia and Belarus celebrates 25 years of establishments of diplomatic relation. How do you see this long-standing partnership? You know, for 25 years, it's quite a long time.
Well, yes, really, we celebrate 25 years of diplomatic relations this year, and this is, I think, this is only the first chapter of our relations. After we get our independence in 1991, but Belarus and Indonesia work closely together in the system of the United Nations, because Belarus was one of the founders of the United Nations system. So far, we know each other longer than we count our diplomatic relations. And what I can say, these years were really dynamic. We put a ground for our cooperation in all spheres, in political, economy, trade, culture, education, health, tourism. So, and now we are looking how to extend this cooperation and to promote business to business, people to people contacts. And this is very important task for both countries and both governments.
Your Excellency, last year, October 2017, during the sixth sessions of Intergovernmental Joint Commission, which Indonesia and Belarus participate in, there are some issues mentioned like trade, economic, scientific, and technological cooperation. What do you think about Indonesia and Belarus in terms of trade cooperation?
Well, we reached good figures in trade cooperation, and last year we reached $160 million trade between other countries, and this is very important that we have different positions in our trade with you, and you have very important also goods from your side, and both countries interested in promote this trade. For example, I can mention potash fertilizers. That's very important for the agriculture sector in your country. And we are delighted that we have reliable partner here, and we can extend this cooperation. The second one may be important field of our cooperation in economy and trade. This is the delivery of the dump trucks for mining. Also, mining is very important sector of the industry in Indonesia, and for us we have knowledges in these dump trucks production. We take maybe 30% of world share in dump trucks. So far, I think that we can continue also to cooperate.
Well, in technology, information and technology, I heard that Belarus is known as the Silicon Valley of Eastern Europe. Now in Indonesia, we also have
Batam.
Nongsa Digital Park in Batam Island. Could you share with us what kind of opportunities that Indonesia and Belarus can develop in the future in terms of information and technology?
Sure. It was an interesting and successful story for Belarus with this Silicon Valley, as we call it. This is a high technology park. This is the park established close to the capital, Minsk. It has unique opportunities for business in IT sector, good incentives, and many companies, foreign companies, are also interested and participate in these activities. They're working with this park. And recently we extend its scope, and we extend its, I should say, level. The president signed a decree that allowed to work with blockchain and other new these products that are coming to the market. You mentioned Indonesian park in Batam. It's a new one. It just recently opened by foreign minister, and I welcome this step by the Indonesian government. And yes, we are following the development of this park, and also informed our Silicon Valley about the possibility to cooperate with Indonesian side in this field, IT sector, and we receive positive signals that many startups growing in Belarus, in Indonesia, in Singapore as well. We are working with Singapore in this field. Could be joint ventures in the future. So IT sector is open, no borders at all. The people know each other in different countries, and I know that many companies in Silicon Valley of Belarus are working not for the internal market, but for the world market. And that's why Belarus is well known in the IT sector and the different applications. I can mention Viber, for example. I can mention World of Tanks, other applications that are popular in App Store, in market, Android market. So we welcome this cooperation, and we will follow this. I have in mind to visit this camp because it's very interesting. It's new population, new vision of the people, how to work, how to promote business and life.
Yeah, that's great. That's the reason I came here. I want to know the opportunities. Yes, and thank you very much. Yes,
Bakaris, welcome.
thank you. Yes,
I would like to propose you to test our dish.
Yeah, this is nice.
This is the cold soup. The cold.
Cold soup.
Yeah, chilling soup. This is fully vegetable, no meat, but we usually use it in the summertime.
This is
Yeah,
it's
it's
summertime.
summertime. Please.
And the color is pink.
Yes, the color is from the beet,
Okay.
red beet. This is the main color. We use here also vegetables, we use cucumbers, onion, and some herbs.
Yeah.
But always we use here the boiling eggs. Yeah, and please, this is also Belarusian bread.
The Russian bread.
Belarusian bread.
The Russian bread. Okay.
Yes, rye bread. We like it very much, and it is very popular when we use it on national receptions. So please, you can also test this.
Yeah. This is good. Fresh vegetables.
Absolutely, it is vegetable. Sometimes we use maybe also salt, but you can just test it like this.
Tell me, Your Excellency, what do you think about our food, Indonesian cuisine here?
Well,
Not
I
spicy.
enjoy very much Indonesian food because I like also tasty and spicy food. And for me, I found it rendang. It is very interesting, tasty for me. And nasi goreng. This is different. Of course, we use also the rice, the meat in our kitchen, but here the preparation of the rice is different. It's a new knowledge for me. It's a new culture. It's a new tasty. So and widely we use in our kitchen here vegetables, fresh vegetables and fresh fruits. As for fruits, this is very interesting because it's tropical fruits that are not very widely used in our kitchen, and we enjoy them as well.
Do you, as an ambassador, do you have time to travel?
I am trying to reach the main provinces and to main islands to explore not only the nature but also the people, the community, the economy of the regions. I visited a number of cities and met people in Sumatra. I visited Toba, thanks to Foreign Ministry, arranged the visit. I visited Yogyakarta, of course, Denpasar, Bali, going to visit shortly Surabaya and other cities.
But mostly for work,
My
not for
plan,
holiday.
yes, Kalimantan, of course, Papua as well. So the nature is very different in every region. And to add to my knowledge about Indonesia, even before my mission here, I saw many movies on National Geographic about Indonesia.
Really?
Very nice series, Wild Indonesia.
Yeah.
And I promoted these films also to my family members. And we enjoy very much because even being here, you don't see all these beauties of Indonesian, wild Indonesia.
Your son said you mentioned before that you told your families about Indonesia from National Geographic documentary TV.
Yes.
What does your family think about Indonesia? What do they know about Indonesia?
They know that this is a big, beautiful, warm country, surrounded by the sea and ocean, and this is a place to visit, especially in winter. When we have cold
Yes.
in our country, this is the right place to take
We have the
vacation in December or in January.
yeah.
This is the best way.
So, Your Excellency, what do we have here now?
This is our famous draniki.
This is the famous draniki.
Yeah, the famous draniki. Potatoes pancakes.
Potatoes pancake.
Yeah.
That's it.
We are eating them with sour cream or sometimes with the meat, with different sort of and kinds of the meat.
So this is a normal breakfast menu?
Yes, it is a very good menu in
For
the
breakfast.
morning for breakfast. Very often they are prepared in the families on Saturday or Sundays during holidays.
Yeah.
And the kids can take this breakfast. It is very healthy and very strong, and enjoy until the evening. I remember when I was a kid, in the morning when I took this food, draniki, so I always outside in the yard until maybe 6 p.m.
Oh,
Yeah,
because of draniki.
because
Gives
of
you
draniki.
strength.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Please,
Your Excellency, in your spare time, do you have to do your hobbies? Do you have time to do that?
of course, I am trying to keep time for my hobbies, for my family. Maybe for more than 20 years, I practice bicycle maybe, I should say, and running by bicycle every Saturday and Sunday, up to 30-40 kilometers. We enjoy these courses in Jakarta. Sometimes I take my bicycle with me in the car outside to explore the nature. In Bogor, for example. Well, and the second hobby is the photo. I screen. I like to screen nature. I like to screen the people, walking people, or of course the people playing something in the street.
So, Your Excellency, looking at the state relations, the state-president relationship overall between Indonesia and Belarus, what kind of opportunities that we have in the future?
Well, we have many opportunities in the future. Taking into account the potential of your economy and industry, and taking into account our potential, we can cooperate in wide range of the projects. I would like to mention just a few of them. For example, we talked about the potash fertilizers. Yeah, you see, this is example what we are selling here. This is potash fertilizers, very important
Export to Indonesia?
for palm as well. Palm plantation, for golf plantation, for agriculture sector as well. And the quality is very good, reasonable price, and we have many partners in Indonesia who are working with these fertilizers in the sector. For example, you see, this is our famous Belarus dump trucks.
Dump truck.
Yeah, just recently we delivered 8 dump trucks
Okay.
to South Kalimantan
Oh, okay.
for mining. And I understand that many companies are interested to promote this cooperation with dump truck Belarus. Why? Because they are very efficient here, and they proved that they could be widely used in Indonesia. We have also very important agriculture machinery and automotive sector in Belarus, and this is a model of our Minsk automotive plant. We sell such lorries to more than 50 countries. We just deliver only two mass trucks to Indonesia to test, and now we are looking forward to use a possibility of your market to extend cooperation, industrial cooperation, and to promote this machinery and also tractors to Indonesian market.
What about tourism, Your Excellency?
Well, tourism is, yes, quite interesting destination for Belarusian people, especially in winter season when we have a cold winter, and many people know about Bali, know about resorts in Indonesia, but I should not say that the figures are very important.
If we Indonesian people wants to go to Belarus, do you have a suggestion where we should go?
Of course we have. Of course we have. We have the program, special program for the foreign tourists. We have special agencies who assist tourists. We have visa-free regime we mentioned before, so we mostly welcome Indonesian people in Belarus, and maybe especially to see winter time.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for
You're welcome.
your time and for your hospitality.
Thank you very much for your interest to Belarus, and I promise that we will continue to work together with officials, with the people, with the government to promote our cooperation with Indonesia.
Yes, that's right.
Please.
That's all our visit today to the residence of Belarus Ambassador. I hope you enjoyed the program and see you next time.